today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Find your path to a greater future at Eastern New Mexico University. With degrees offered both on campus and online, ENMU has the flexibility that you're looking for, and with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship, New Mexico residents can now start, continue, or finish their bachelor's degree tuition-free at ENMU. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
In volatile times, it's natural to worry about your retirement.
Hon, I'm worried about our retirement account.
With today's economy, it just makes sense to keep your retirement money close to home with people you know. We have several guaranteed safe options. Peace of mind with retirement savings. It just makes sense. Western Bank of Artesia. Member FDIC. It just makes sense.
My name is Destiny. I'm a senior this year. I play right side hitter. My parents are Lisa and Pops. My favorite subject in school would probably be math, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is Bulldog traditions.
My name is Kenna Morrison. I'm a junior. I'm a right side hitter and a left back. My parents are Melissa and Stephen Morrison. My favorite subject in school is language, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the student section.
There are many powerful tools that we use in the world, but probably one of the most powerful tools is our ability to communicate. James tells us in James chapter 3 and verse 5, in the same way, the tongue is a small thing that makes grand speeches, but a tiny spark can set a great forest on fire. See, depending on its delivery and timing, something as simple as a laugh has the power to make a jovial comedian radiate or cut a person to the core. So you look at your tongue. Are you using your tongue, your speech, your communication for God's purposes? By building up loved ones, by teaching others about Jesus' love, or praying in difficult situations. What's the use of your tongue? Is it used to build people up, or is it used to cut people down? If we're struggling with our communication, if we're struggling with our tongue, come see us at the Hermosa Church of Christ, just north of Walmart on 26th Street. Bible class starts at 9 a.m. on Sundays, and our worship starts at 10:10.
Hello, this is Andrew Davidson, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan, or finance your business or commercial property, or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia. We're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Call First National Bank in Artesia, 575-746-4794. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing, perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
Today, 50 million Americans live with chronic pain, sometimes significant enough to interfere with their daily lives. But there is hope. Dr. Casey Della Barca and the team at Southeastern New Mexico Pain Management Clinic at Artesia General Hospital can help. Dr. Della Barca is an experienced pain management specialist. He works with patients to find personalized treatment plans and combines physical and occupational therapy with advanced procedures to improve quality of life. Visit artesiageneral.com/pain to request an appointment.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Moorhead, Mendez, Joyner, number 10, Joyner, Gutierrez, number 8, McAllister, number 4, Holden, number 2, there's McAllister, oh yeah, McAllister, 3 is Huey. Holden Mitchell, 2, Huey is number 3. Hello, Bulldog fans. Welcome to the Bulldog Pit as our very own Artesia Lady Bulldogs are hosting the Ruidoso Lady Warriors tonight in a non-district battle. First time home in a month for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. They were on the road all of September. We were able to go to a couple of those games. But they're finally home and taking on the Ruidoso Warriors tonight in the varsity action. The game will get started here in a few minutes. They'll introduce the teams and have the national anthem. And then we'll have our ball games tonight. Robbie Blue unable to be here tonight, so you're here with me, Joby Hodling, and of course we got our crew here. Jeff Curtis is our producer, and I'm not sure of our camera folks, but I know we got them. It looks like we got Bradley Ross over on one, and so now they're going to have the announcement of the national anthem, I believe. So what we're going to do is go ahead and keep it here. You'll be able to join us on the national anthem, and then I'll come back and give you the starting lineups as the PA, my brother Jeff Hodling, will be given the rosters, but I'm going to take it off right now. We'll have the national anthem. All right, so we're back here. They're about to announce the teams. And for the Ruidoso Warriors, they have number 1, Madison Letterman. She is a freshman. Number 2, Kaylin Holgemuth. is a senior middle hitter, and Lutterman is an outside hitter and a middle hitter. Number 3, Presley Huey, she's a middle hitter senior. Number 4, Juliana McAllister, a senior outside hitter. A junior outside hitter, number 7, Mia Puga. Number 8, it's Itzel Gutierrez, a setter. She is a senior. Number 9, Riley Holder, the libero, and a senior. Another senior right side hitter, Kaylee Joyner, wears number 10 on her jersey. Number 11 is Olivia Hildman, and she's an outside hitter, sophomore. Senior defensive specialist is number 12, Mariah Moorhead. Sophomore right side hitter, number 13, Harley Widner. And number 18, Savannah Mendez, is a setter, and she is a senior. Head coach is Marvin Sterrett for the Ruidoso Warriors. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs come in tonight 9-6, 6th ranked in Class 4A. And the team list is like this. The sophomore, defensive specialist, number 1, Carmen Harvey. Senior, number 2, her sister, Elena Harvey, who is an outside hitter. Number 3, Destiny Johnson, is a senior. I think she's a middle hitter. Or she might be an outside hitter. Number 5, Kenna Morrison, is a junior. Number 6, Charity Argo, is a setter and an outside hitter, senior. Junior, number 8, Kimber Beltran, is a setter. Number 9, her sister, Coda Beltran, is the libero, and she is a senior. Junior middle hitter is number 10, Madison Martinez. Number 11, Hattie Harrison, is a middle hitter, sophomore. Senior defensive specialist is number 13, Millyanne Gray. Number 16, Zoe Warren, is an outside hitter, and she is a junior. And our wrapping up our lineup, the junior defensive specialist, number 17, Kaylin Owens. Starters for the Artesia Bulldogs, and I'm writing these down right now. They got them up on the board. And number 11. So the starters will be Carmen Harvey, Helena Harvey, Kenna Morrison, Charity Argo, Kimber Beltran, and Hattie Harrison. And I think they might rotate in Coda Beltran here at the first of the game. Number 2, Kaylin Hogamuth. Number 3, Presley Huey. Number 4, Juliana McAllister. Number 8, Itzel Gutierrez. Number 10, Kaylee Joyner. And number 18, Savannah Mendez, starters for the Ruidoso Lady Warriors. So the teams are doing their little circle get-together. The Bulldogs out there on their side of the court. Ruidoso has already dispersed. And looks like their libero will be checking in here, and I'm going to see who she checks in for. Number 9 is Riley Holder, the libero. She's a senior. And she comes in for number 2, Kaylin Hogamuth. So the libero is on the floor for the get their rotation set that way. She's on the floor, and we'll see if the same thing happens on the Bulldog side of things, if Coda Beltran checks in, or if who they had up on the board is the starters. Looks like she's waiting to check in. She is going to check in, and she'll come in for the sophomore. Well, the official's making sure they got everybody lined up first. But it looks like Coda is coming in for Carmen Harvey. As the official's still looking. And now she comes in. And so, nope, she's coming in for Elena Harvey. So Carmen will stay out. Elena will come out. So Carmen Harvey, Kenna Morrison, Charity Argo, Kimber Beltran, Coda Beltran, and Hattie Harrison. And the Lady Ruidoso Warriors will start off. McAllister with a good serve. Nice dig in the back. Going to be a free ball over to Ruidoso. Kill shot is dug by Kimber Beltran. Coda will just get it over to Charity Argo. She'll just get it over to the Ruidoso Warriors. That's going to be in the net, and it's going to fall. First point goes to the Lady Bulldogs. Checking back in is Elena Harvey, and Hattie Harrison will take a seat. And back to serve will be Coda Beltran. Jump serve, nice serve over to the left side, and there is an ace for Coda. 2-0 Bulldogs. What a beautiful serve. She really put that on the line. Little floater from right to left up between the front line and the back line for the Ruidoso Warriors. So 2-0 early here in the ball game as Coda once again sets up to serve. She sets up way back there. Comes across. This one a lot harder. It's hit back by number 3. And then McAllister will get it, and they're just going to get it over. The libero does. Carmen Harvey digs it. Back set to up and in the net. Oh, Coach Williams comes up. They said she got into the net. Coach Williams immediately up and says that was legal, so they're going to say jump ball, no point. The official on the floor was going to say she got into the net. Morrison, here's the serve. Doug, nice pass up to the front and a little tip shot. Bulldogs get it. They're going to get it over to Argo. She goes left-handed. That is in. Nice kill there for Charity Argo. And the set by Elena Harvey, I believe. So, again, going back to serve will be leading 3-0 will be Coda Beltran. Coda with the jump serve. Another hard serve. That's dug in the back, and it will fall. There's another ace. It was dug up by McAllister, but nobody there to get it over the net or to make a pass. So, another ace. That's her second for Coda Beltran. Here's another serve. Another hard serve back to McAllister. She gets it to Mendez. Mendez sets it up, and that's going to be long as the attempted kill by Kaylee Joyner sails long. So point of Bulldogs, 5-0 now. Coda Beltran on her fifth serve. A little floater, and that's going to fall. They get it over. The Bulldogs should sit up in their system here. Kimber. And there is this, and it is in. It goes in. Elena Harvey puts a nice kill right on the back line. And so now 6-0 Bulldogs. Number 3 dug that up, Huey, but it got over to the Bulldogs. So they had a free ball, and they end up getting into their system. Here's the serve. Another hard shot back to McAllister. She gets it, digs it up, and then it's just going to have to be a free ball. Harvey to Kimber. Charity Argo with the tip over. They dig it up. McAllister is going to go out of bounds. That was Huey that tried to get it down the left sideline, and it goes out of bounds. So point Artesia 7-0 as the Bulldogs have led the whole way here. Beltran with the serve. Another hard serve, and this time they're going to let it go. Number 4, Juliana McAllister, said that's too long. She got underneath it, and so good job by her. Point Ruidoso. 13's checking in for 8, and that is Widener checking in for Gutierrez on the Ruidoso side. Back to serve will be number 18, Savannah Mendez. Mendez with the serve. And there's an ace as Kimber didn't realize it was falling short in front of her, so an ace for Mendez. And the score now 2 serving 7. Ruidoso down by 5 here in set number 1 if you're just joining us. Here's the serve, and that's going to go into the net, so it'll go back to the Bulldogs. 8 serving 2, and checking in for the Bulldogs will be senior Destiny Johnson. She'll come in for the sophomore Carmen Harvey. And back to serve for the Bulldogs is Kenna Morrison. Nice hard serve. And that's going to be an ace. It goes off of number 10, Kaylee Joyner. She tried to dig that up. It shot off her hands over to the right side. So an ace for Kenna. 9-2 now, Bulldogs. Kenna Morrison ready to go. Gets the go-ahead from the official. Nice serve. That goes backwards. The libero will chase it down, and they're just going to get this over. McAllister will get it over to Kimber, Coda, and the nice kill for Destiny Johnson. So once again, the Bulldogs take advantage of getting into their system as they just had to get it over a free ball from Ruidoso. 10-2 now the score as Kenna Morrison will go back to serve once again. And her serve is going to be a little fly, soft touch. They're going to get it blocked at the net. Number 3, Huey, she's going to dig it up, and now they're just going to get it over as Widener puts it over. Quick set, and that's going to go off of number 9 for the kill, Elena Harvey. Nope, that was Destiny Johnson with the kill. Goes off of the libero, and we're going to have a timeout, Ruidoso, as the Artesia Bulldogs now lead 11-2. And Robbie and I talk about this every week. It seems like, and the coaches told us, called Coach's Point. When there's a run going, the opposing coach generally will call a timeout and try to stop the run. And if it works, we call it a Coach's Point. So that's what's happened right here. Ruidoso calls a timeout. They're down 11-2 here in set number 1. Best of 5, 3 of 5. As the Bulldogs look to get the win and improve to 10-6 on the season. Of course, Ruidoso also winning the win. And I had their Matthew Gage and Bradley Ross. That's our camera folks, along with Jeffrey Curtis producing. So thanks to those guys. All right, so 11-2 here as Kenna Morrison will serve once again. It's going to be dug up by the libero. Goes up to Mendez. Mendez sets it. And they're just going to get that over. Kimber Beltran digs it. Back set to Johnson. It goes into the net, I think. Point Ruidoso. Checking in for Ruidoso for the libero is number 2, Holgemuth, and checking in for the Bulldogs is number 16, Zoe Warren, and she's going to come in for Argo. All right, so Warren in for Argo, and back to serve is Ruidoso, and they hit it into the net. So, I don't know how that got over. I guess it rolled over. Back in the back, Kimber Beltran digs that. Coda back sets, and Zoe Warren will just tip it over. So Ruidoso will scramble. Mendez gets it to number 2, Holgemuth, but she hits it into the net. Point Artesia, 12-3. Now, boy, that was a weird-looking ball. It went into the net, and it somehow got I thought for sure it was going to fall straight down, and it had some spin on it because it rolled up the net and over, but the Bulldogs able to dig it up. Zoe Warren with the serve. Drops it in. Good dig there by Huey, and they will get it over. Kimber to Coda, now to Destiny. Her shot blocked at the net, and it's tipped over again. Bulldogs are going to get it over again. Ruidoso will get it up over the net and over to Kimber. She digs it to Coda, front set, and Elena Harvey with the kill. Nice quick set right there in the middle. And point Artesia, 13-3 as they lead now 10 over the Lady Warriors. Zoe Warren back to serve once again. And her serve goes back to Huey. She sets it to Mendez, and then we're going to have a double hit on Mendez. The ball had too much rotation on it. 2 hits. So point Artesia. 14-3 now our score here in set number 1. Zoe Warren again with the serve. And that's going to be long. Oh, it did. It landed right on the line. So number 3, Huey, looked at that and thought it was going to be long, but it landed on the line in. 15-3 on the ace for Zoe Warren. So she'll get the ball back and serve once again. Her serve is going to be dug up on the back row. Mendez sets it. Kill shot over. Kimber digs it to Coda. Coda to Kimber. And then that is out. The attempt to kill by Destiny. She went cross court there, and it goes out. So point Ruidoso. 4 serving 15 is checking back into the ballgame as Argo. And Zoe Warren will take a seat. Back to serve for Ruidoso will be Kaylee Joyner. And her serve, it goes into the net, so it'll be point Artesia, 16-4. As Hattie Harrison checks back in. Coda Beltran will take a seat. And we're also going to have another sub coming in will be for Hattie, will be Maddie Martinez. So a double deal there. And here's Harvey with the serve. And that is an ace. Diving for it was number 9, the libero, Riley Holder. Just couldn't get that. So an ace for Elena Harvey, the senior outside hitter. And the Bulldogs now lead 17-4. Had to chase the ball down, so they're going to get it back to Elena now. And the serve. Another good serve, and it's going to go backwards off of number 13, Harley Widener. So another ace for Harvey, and the score now 18-4 as the Bulldogs jumped out to a big lead early and have led all the way, and now up by 14 over the Lady Warriors. Here's a serve by Harvey. Another good serve, dug up by the libero, and that's going to get up on the net and fall on the Ruidoso Warriors side. Mendez and Widener tried to get to it, but could not. So 19-4 on that ace. 3 aces in a row. Another hard serve. That's going to be dug up back there by Huey. Now they're just going to get it over. Bulldogs set up, and it's going to be dug up in the back row again by Huey. Now she's going to, and they're just going to try to get it over. There was confusion there as Huey and McAllister almost ran into each other. And so it'll hit the net and fall. Point Bulldogs, and they're the first to 20. 20 serving 4 here as Harvey gets it across again. Hard serve, dug up there, and that's going to be another ace. Good effort by number 3, Presley Huey. Number 9, I'm sorry, Riley Holder, the libero, but unable to get it up enough where they can take advantage. Another timeout taken by Ruidoso. So 21 serving 4 when we come back here as Elena Harvey has been on a tear. Bulldogs play again here at the Pit on Thursday night. Game time 6:30-ish. So Harvey will go back as they come out of the timeout. Ruidoso now coming out of their timeout. Elena serving kind of from the middle. She moves around based on where she wants to put that serve. So here comes the serve. Another good hard serve this time. Oh, and it hits the line. Great ace there. Boy, that was right on the back line. And so 22-4 for the Artesia Bulldogs, and they're going to get another ball. That bounced up and out. They just threw it in, but went up and up on the mezzanine up there around the lower seats. Another serve, another ace. What a nice serve. She took a lot off of that, had a lot of top spin. Ruidoso's number 3. Personally, you had dove for it, but unable to come up with it. 23 serving for as they get the ball back over to Elena. The senior on a tear here. Again, a nice hard serve. It's going to be dug up by Riley Holder, and now number 4 is just going to get that over McAllister. And then the Bulldogs tip it over, so a free ball, and Mendez will go to the back. That's going to be tipped, back set to Johnson. They're going to dig that up, did Holder. McAllister tips it over. Harvey will set up Johnson. She'll fly, and that's going to be long on the attempt to kill. Bulldogs look like they had a great opportunity there to get into their game, but just have one tip over the net too early, I think. Coda checks back in. Harvey takes a seat, and for Ruidoso, number 13, Widener takes a seat, and coming in is Gutierrez, and she'll go back to serve. Her serve is going to go over, dug up by Morrison. Cross set to Maddie Martinez. She tips it over. Bulldog. Oh, and then the Bulldogs run into each other. So, and they both smile. Looks like Argo is okay. I think she took a little bit off the face there from Kimber. Point goes to Ruidoso. So back to serve again is Itzel Gutierrez, the senior setter. Dug up by Kimber to Coda. Front set, and it's going to be the pass wasn't right where she wanted it. Destiny couldn't get it over the top of the net, so it'll be point Ruidoso. 23-7 now, 7 serving 23 as Itzel Gutierrez back to serve. Once again, she floats it over. Martinez with the pass to Coda. They go back to Martinez. She gets it over. Now Ruidoso will just get it over. Kimber to Argo, and she's going to push it to the back, and that will be a point Bulldogs as number 9, Holder, kind of came in behind Gutierrez. There was a little mistake or miscommunication there, and she wasn't able to get it back where somebody could hit it. So that'll be point Bulldogs, and it is set point. Back to serve for set point is Destiny Johnson. I'm not sure the fans realize. There comes the clapping. Nice hard serve, and that's an ace as it went off of number 4, McAllister. So set 1 goes to the Bulldogs, 25-7. And we'll go ahead and start our break here. Thanks for tuning in, KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. And, of course, KSVPTV.com with the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs come to play. We'll be back. All right, we're back here as the Artesia Bulldogs took set number 1, 25-7. And I'm not even sure we ever left. I'm wondering if we stayed right here. I looked down and was writing some things down. I looked back up, and we're still here. So I think it went through the timeout, but I'm not 100%. I'm going to go ahead and get a break going here. We'll be right back.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor. John runs with us. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a 3 Series tractor with 0% APR for 72 months at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 855-633-2316.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia or Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
Hey Bulldog Nation, Sean Smalls here for Rebel Daughters Barbecue. So why are Fridays so special around here? Well, I mean, it's Friday of course, but it's also the day that Rebel Daughters Barbecue is open in Artesia. And trust me when I say it's worth the wait. We're talking about the best brisket, pulled pork, and ribs around, with lots of sides to choose from, including Rebel Daughters' signature burnt-in beans. Order by the plate, the sandwich, or half pound. Open every Friday 11 a.m. till it's gone at 1410 South 1st in the old Weiler Welding Shop. Make Friday more special with Rebel Daughters Barbecue, and go Bulldogs.
All right, we're back here for set number 2. The Artesia Bulldogs win set 1, 25-7, and Coda Beltran back to serve for the Bulldogs. Nice shot over, dug in the back by McAllister. Up front it goes, and the long, hard hit by number 11. Hildman goes long, so it'll be point Artesia. She took a good swing at it and hit it hard, but just didn't get down on top of it, and it went long on her. Here's the serve. Nice hard serve. Goes right at one of the Ruidoso Warriors. Mendez gets it to Hildman. She gets it over. Back set. And Harvey will send that. I'm sorry, that's Morrison. Her shot similar to the other side as it went long, out of bounds. So 1-1 is our scores. Checking in for the Ruidoso Warriors is Widener. Taking a seat, Gutierrez. Here's a serve by Mendez. Floater over. It's going to be up on the net. It's going to be won by Ruidoso, but Kimber will get it up, and on the backside, it's going to be dug up in the back row by Ruidoso. They just get it over. Kimber to Coda, or Coda to Kimber. Mendez gets a hand on it, chasing it down. Good job there by Widener. They will get it over. Coda to Kimber again. She sets it in the middle, quick set. They block it at the net. Carmen Harvey gets it up. Backside, and it's going to be over the net, and that will fall. A kill for number 5 for the Bulldogs, Kenna Morrison. Boy, that was a good volley. Both teams did a good job scrambling at times. Johnson will check in. Carmen Harvey, who was one of those that got to it, checks out. Morrison back to serve. Her serve goes over. They hit it over to the net, so Coda to Kimber, back set to Johnson, and she spanks it down in on the right corner. Goes down the line, the lefty with the big kill. That's her second kill on the evening, and the Bulldogs now lead 3-1 as Morrison goes back to serve once again. Nice hard serve. That's going to go off sideways off of McAllister. Ace for Morrison. A lot of movement on that and a lot of speed. And so she continues to serve here. This one she just floats over, and another ace. Tipped the net and falls in between everybody. So that is an ace for her. Another serve is going to be dug in the back row. Mendez up front. There's a kill. Oh, it's tipped up. Good job by, what happened? We get into the net? Nope, 2 hits on the Bulldogs. Boy, what a dig there by Coda. As checking into the ball game for the libero is number 2, Hogamuth. And the serve by Huey goes into the net, so point Bulldogs. And going back to serve will be, I think it's a little bit of confusion on who's going back to serve. I think it's Charity Argo. She's got the ball in her hand, so yep, she'll go back to serve. Leading 6-2 here in set number 2. Her jump serve is a little floater. It is dug by McAllister, and then get it over the net, and that will fall out of bounds. Point Bulldogs. Good job there by Ruidoso. Just it went wide, but they got a hand on it, got it over the net. All right, so Argo with her second serve. Little floater, not going to get over the net this time. And she pushed the envelope there, tried to just drop it. Hits the net and falls on the Bulldog side. So point Ruidoso 3-7, 3 serving 7. As Hildman back to serve. Her serve is going to be dug in the back row by Kimber. And there's a big time kill Elena Harvey, she got on top of that one. I think the pass was from Argo as Harrison checks in for Coda Beltran. And checking in on the other side is Gutierrez for Widener. All right, back to serve will be Elena Harvey leading 8-3 here in set 2. Nice hard serve. That's going to be dug up by McAllister. Tipped up. They're just going to get it over so the Bulldogs Coda to Charity, and then a kill by Coda. It's dug up in the back row by Holder. Mendez sets up just to tip over, and it's blocked at the net. There for the block, Destiny Johnson and Hattie Harrison. Point Artesia as Harvey will chase that down, and she'll serve once again. 9-3, and they give a kill there to Destiny Johnson. Blocked at the net. They dig it up, do the Warriors. It gets over. Harrison tips it back. Argo will get it back to Harvey, who will just get it over. Free ball for Ruidoso. Mendez sets it up too far, and that's going to go straight down, and that's going to be another kill for Johnson. As that ball was a happy birthday, she went straight down. Ruidoso got their hand on it, but it's a kill for Johnson, her 4th. Well, this time they're not putting a kill up there, so she still has 3. It was just a tip straight down, I guess. So with timeout taken by Ruidoso, the Bulldogs now lead 10-3 here at the Bulldog Pit. So we've got the first set under wraps. The Bulldogs lead here in the second set 10-3. And but you still got time. If you're listening or watching here in Artesia and you want to come out, it's kind of a rainy night out tonight. We got a nice little thunderstorm that rolled in this evening, and so it's a little bit rainy out there, but when I got here at about 6, it was just barely sprinkling a little bit of mist in town, and so maybe similar out there now, or maybe it's gone. In any case, you got time to come down and catch a little action, but if you're watching or listening, we appreciate that. All right, Harvey back to serve once again, leading 10-3. Let's see if the coach's point works. It does. It went into the net, so it'll be point Ruidoso. Harvey will take a seat. Checking back in will be Coda Beltran. I keep getting Coda and Kimber mixed up. I'm sorry about that. Both excellent players. They're sisters, and I just keep saying the wrong name. All right, here's the serve. It goes over Argo to Kimber, and the soft kill there by Johnson is dug by the Warriors. McAllister will get it over. Argo will dig that up. Coda gets it to Johnson on the left side. She hits it into the net, so point Ruidoso. Ruidoso now 5 serving 10 as Itzel Gutierrez goes back to serve once again. Her serve will go back to the back row. Argo, nice pass to Coda over to Harrison. She'll just tip it over, dug over there by the Warriors, and then a blocked shot right at the net by Harrison as Holgemuth went up and just kind of tapped it, didn't go for a big kill, and Harrison just sent it straight down on their side for the block. 11 serving 5, and the lefty, Destiny Johnson, back with a serve. Dug back there by Huey. Pass it, and that's going to fly long as the attempt from behind the 10-foot line by Riley Holder sails long, the libero. So it's going to be 12 serving 5 now as Destiny Johnson gets the ball. Checking in for Mendez is Joyner for Ruidoso. Here's the jump serve by Destiny. That's going to be long. Point Ruidoso just over the line as Carmen Harvey will check back in for Destiny Johnson, and checking in for the Warriors will be Huey, taking the place of Holgemuth. Here's the serve. That's going to be dug by Carmen up to Kimber. Coda from behind the 10-foot line hits it into the net. Point Ruidoso. Nice idea there. Kimber just got a little bit on top, or Coda just got a little bit on top of it, hit it into the top of the net. Here's the serve by Holder, dug up by Harvey, and then chasing it down. Great job there by Kimber Beltran as that pass by Harvey was a little off, and she chased down, got one hand on it, and knocked it up and over the net into a spot where there wasn't any Ruidoso. Now she'll serve, jump serve, dug up in the back row. They're going to get it over the net. Charity Argo will dig that up. And the pass to Kimber, and then a nice kill there for Kenna Morrison, and the Bulldogs now lead 14-7 here in set number 2. Kimber Beltran gets the ball rolled back to her from across the way, and she'll get her jump serve going. Here it comes. Nice floater over, dug up back there by McAllister. Set back to McAllister. She'll tip it over. Nice save there by Harvey, and then the Bulldogs just get it over as Harrison tipped it over. Gutierrez gets it over to the Bulldogs. Now they're free ball coming across. Nice big kill, but long for Morrison. So the Bulldogs got into their system. It was a back set by Kimber Beltran, and Morrison just didn't get quite on top of that. It sails long. So point Ruidoso, 14-8, 8 serving 14. McAllister back to Dakota to Kimber. Tipped over by Morrison. Ruidoso will get that over. Kimber sets up Coda, and there is a big shot. That's on the back line. There was that behind the 10-foot shot there by Coda Beltran. As Harrison will take a seat, rotating in for her is Elena Harvey, and the aforementioned Coda Beltran will go back to serve, leading 15-8. Here's the serve. Floater, going to be dug up by the Ruidoso Warriors, and then the double hit on number 10, Kaylee Joyner. Point Artesia. Nice dig there by Huey, but then Joyner just had a little rotation. Here's another little floater. It's going to be dug by Mendez. It's a happy birthday, and who got that? I think that was Argo with the kill. It was Charity. So the Bulldogs now lead 17-8. And back to serve once again will be Coda Beltran. Here's the serve. This is going to be dug up in the back row. They're going to have to chase it down. And now it's going to be a free ball. Getting that over was Holder. Coda to Kimber, and then a kill shot is out of bounds as trying to go to the left side was Elena Harvey, and it just sails long on her over there. Checking in is Mendez, coming in for Joyner. Also checking in for Gutierrez is Widener. And back to serve will be Mendez for the Ruidoso Warriors. Mendez serve is going to go into the net. So that'll be a point Artesia. And Destiny Johnson will check in for Carmen Harvey. Back to serve will be Kenna Morrison. Her serve was a hard shot dug back there by Holder. And they're just going to get it over. Mendez to Kimber to Coda. Back set, and that is in. Nice kill there for Destiny Johnson. And that is her fourth kill here tonight. And the Bulldogs now lead 19-9 here in set number 2. Again, Morrison back to serve. She'll get it over. Dug back there. It's going to go right up on the net. Oh, Bulldogs hit it into the net. And then Kimber hits it into the net as well. She tried to do a little running slide kill from behind the 10-foot line, and it goes long. Checking out will be Holder. In will be Hogamuth, and back to serve will be number 3, Huey. She'll get it back. Kimber up to Argo. And there's that slide, and that is a kill for number 2, Elena Harvey. And that'll be her 5th kill on the night on the slide shot. Charity Argo will go back to serve for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs once again the first to 20 as they now lead 20-10 over the Lady Warriors. Argo with her little jump serve. It'll be a floater. Dug up back there by Gutierrez to Mendez. Back set. Nice kill attempt there. The Bulldogs dig it up. Argo, and just going to get it over, is going to, and that's going to go down as a kill for Kimber Beltran, and she just got that over, but Ruidoso unable to get it back over the net. So Beltran with her second kill on the night, and Argo again back to serve. She's just going to go underhand this time. Gutierrez to Mendez. Kill shot is going to be dug. Bulldogs will get a kill shot of their own, and that'll be a kill for Kimber Beltran off the pass from Charity Argo. Checking into the ball game will be number 17 for the Bulldogs, Kaylin Owens. She'll come in for Charity Argo, and she'll go back to serve. So substitution here. Bulldogs lead 22-10 as Owens gets ready to serve, and here's her jump serve over to the left side. Dug up by Ruidoso Warrior by Mendez. She sets up, and they get it over. Bulldogs. Kimber Beltran with the attempt into the net. So it'll be point Ruidoso, 22-11 now. And going back to serve will be Hildman. Coming back into the ball game will be Charity Argo. And here's Hildman with the serve, and she hits it just below the net. So that will be point Bulldogs. Coming back in for her will be the libero Riley Holder. And in for our libero is Hattie Harrison, as Coda will take a seat. Elena Harvey back to serve. Goes down the right side. Dug over there by McAllister. Back to McAllister. She'll get it over. Harvey to Harrison. And there's a big kill for Kimber Beltran. Boy, the Bulldogs had to scramble right there, but Harrison got it up into the air off of a straight with what looked like her left hand. And Kimber were able to go up and knock the kill shot down. So here's set point, 24-11, as the Bulldogs fans start the clap. Elena Harvey going to put it over into the back row, dug up by Mendez. Chasing it down is Holder. They're going to get it over. Bulldogs set it up. It's going to be a back set, and chipping it over was Johnson. Again, the Bulldogs Argo will set this time to Kimber, and she gets the kill. The Bulldogs win set 2, 25-11. And we'll move on to set 3 after this timeout. You're listening to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We'll be back.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are proud of this community, and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
Hi, I'm Maria Lujan, the new general manager at Tate Branch in Artesia. We are going green in September. We have a bunch of aged inventory that we must get rid of by the end of the month, and because we are in a crunch, we have discounted them by thousands. And to help you easily identify which vehicles have been deeply discounted, we have placed a green balloon on each of them. If you're in the market for a new car, this is the sale you don't want to miss. Go green with us here at Tate Branch in Artesia and go home a winner. Visit us here at 919 South 1st Street in Artesia or www.tatebranchartesia.com and look for the green balloons. And go Bulldogs!
At Wilbanks Trucking Services of Artesia, we understand that every hour of every day is critical to your profitability and long-term success. Specializing in oil rig mobilization, crane and production services, Wilbanks Trucking Services operate full-service terminals in Artesia, Hobbs, and the Permian Basin. With our highly trained professionals, we can ensure that all projects, even the most complex, are performed smoothly and efficiently, providing a competitive advantage for our customers. For more information, please visit our website at www.wilbanks.us or call 575-746-6318 today.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com. All
right, welcome back here to Bulldog Pit as the Road Warriors, Artesia Lady Bulldogs, have been gone all September. Their first game in over a month here at Bulldog Pit. They lead now 2-0, and if they can get a win here in the third set, they'll wrap it up as the Lady Warriors from Ruidoso are now on the court, and the Bulldogs also on the court ready to go. It'll be Ruidoso serving, as Juliana McAllister, the outside hitter senior, will be serving for the Warriors. As we are ready to go, I saw the official say go ahead. Now she's saying hold on a minute. They're going to change volleyballs, I think. They had the spare come in earlier, and so maybe they just would rather go with the original ball. They look identical to the untrained eye. Mine. All right, so number 4, McAllister back to serve. She's going to serve from the left side, the right-hander. She'll get it over, back in the back. It's going to be a pass up to Coda. Little tip over, and in the net is, and she couldn't get her whistle going as Morrison went into the net, basically with her whole body. That's a point, Ruidoso. All right, the floater back to Dakota. Kimber front set to Harrison, and she'll put down the shot. That's going to be a happy birthday to Harrison. They're going to dig it up back there. Does McAllister get it over? And then we're going to have a double hit on the Warriors. Checking back into the game will be Harvey. Harrison will take a seat. The Bulldogs and the Warriors tied up 1-1 here in set number 3. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Nice serve there. It's dug up in the back by number 3, Huey. The Bulldogs get into their system. And just getting it over the net for a kill is Morrison. Put a lot of topspin on that. The pass was a little back behind her. She readjusted and got the shot up. That's her third kill of the night as Coda Beltran goes back to serve once again. Nice hard serve. Dug up back there by Huey. Joyner gets it, and it's just getting it over is Holder, so the Bulldogs get in their system. Kimber with a nice set in the middle. Shot is dug up by Joyner. They're going to just get it over. Number 11, Hildman will get it over. Carmen Harvey to Kimber. Back set. And there's a cross-court shot, and that is in. Another kill for number 5, Kenna Morrison. That is her 4th kill on the night as Mendez will check in for the Warriors. Coming out will be number 10, Kaylee Joyner. And once again, Coda Beltran back to serve. Her serve, a nice hard shot. It's going to be dug there by Huey. They're going to get it over Mendez. It'll be a free ball, Bulldogs. Coda to Kimber. Front set to Harvey. Dug up, but it's going to be a kill as they're going to be unable to chase that down. It went off of McAllister over toward the scorer's table. Giving good chase there was Hildman, but unable to chase it down, so it'll be point Bulldogs. 4-1 now is the score here in the third set. As Coda Beltran back again once again to serve. Nice little floater. Going to be dug up by Huey to Mendez. Cross-court shot is going to go long. Good effort there. They got into their system. Hildman just didn't get that quite down on top of that, and it sailed on her. Out of bounds to the right side. 5 serving 1. As Coda once again gets ready to go here. And her serve, and that's going to sail long on her. Hit it hard, and they were able to just move out of the way and goes long. So point Ruidoso as checking in for Gutierrez on the Ruidoso side is Widener. And back to serve will be Mendez, Savannah Mendez, the senior setter. And here's her serve. Coda to Argo. Back set, dug up in the back by Mendez. And then there's going to be a double hit on number 13, Widener. Checking back in for the Bulldogs, Carmen Harvey will be Destiny Johnson. And back to serve will be Kenna Morrison for the Bulldogs. 6-2. Bulldogs lead, and that's going to sail long on Kenna. Hit it hard, had a lot of movement on it, but they get out of the way of it. Just checking back in for Holder is number 2, Hogamuth, and back to serve will be Huey. Her shot is going to be dug in the back row by the Bulldogs. Destiny Johnson with the attempt to kill. Mendez, after the tip, hits it up in the air, but to the right, it'll be a kill for the Bulldogs, and that kill for Destiny Johnson, her 5th in the ball game, is checking in for Argo will be number 17, Kaylin Owens. So Owens back to serve. The junior defensive specialist. Here's her serve. Nice serve, little floater, dug up. Mendez sets it to Hogamuth. Her shot into the net, and I don't know if that was a block or the net, but either case, Bulldog point, and the score now 8-3 here in set number 3. And Kaylin Owens back again to serve. Her jump serve upcoming. Again, a good serve. Dug up back there by Huey to Mendez. Hogamuth gets it over. Good job there by the Bulldogs. And then the back set, the running. Oh, they keep it alive. So the Bulldogs are going to have to scramble, and it goes out of bounds. There was a slide step there by the Bulldogs. Elena Harvey. No, it was, it was Elena Harvey. But Ruidoso got that back up. All right, here's another serve. 9 serving 3. Just going to get it over as Mendez. They're going to call a double hit on her. So point Bulldogs, 10-3 now. All right, so Kaylin Owens back again to serve. Here's her jump serve. Going to be dug up in the back row by Hogamuth. Mendez back set. They're just going to tip that over, so the Bulldogs get into their system. Here's a kill, and that is a what? They're going to call into the net by the Bulldogs? No, they're going to call into the net by the Ruidoso Warriors. So point Artesia. Owens again back to serve, now leading. That was the 6th kill for Destiny Johnson. Nice hard serve. Dug there. Mendez will get it up. And Holgeman puts it over, and they're going to say in the net on the Bulldogs that time. As got a rotation coming back into the ball game will be Charity Argo for Owens. And back to serve will be Hildman, and she hits it into the net. She'll get a rest. Coming in for her will be number 9, Riley Holder. Hattie Harrison checks in for our libero, and checking in also is Gutierrez for Widener for the Ruidoso Warriors. Elena Harvey with the serve. It's going to be up into the air by McAllister. They do get it over. Oh, and it's going to be a kill for number 4, McAllister. As she tipped it, or she set it, she passed it. They passed it back to her, and she goes up and gets the kill. So it'll be Ruidoso serving as number 8. Itzel Gutierrez will go back to serve. 5 serving 12 here in the third set as Maddie Martinez will check in for the Bulldogs. Harrison will take a seat. And checking in on the other side for Mendez will be Kaylee Joyner for the Warriors. As Itzel Gutierrez will once again get ready to serve over from the left side. Here's her serve. It's going to be passed up to Kimber by Argo. And then Johnson up with a kind of delayed, kind of got out of sync there, and it was blocked by number 2, Kaylin Hogemith. So point Ruidoso. Gutierrez once again with the serve. 6 serving 12. Going to be dug up by Argo. Kimber to Martinez. Her little is sit over, and they're going to say in the net. Point Artesia as Ruidoso got into the net. 13 serving 6 as Destiny Johnson goes back to serve for the Bulldogs. Her serve down the line, and that's going to be an ace. It goes off of number 10, Kaylee Joyner. 14 serving 6. Bulldogs lead. As they have to chase that ball down. Comes back in from up in the stands. Serve is going to be over. They're just going to have to get that over, which they do. McAllister to Martinez, back set, and the attempted kill by Morrison is dug up. Now Johnson digs it up. Argo will just get it behind the 10-foot line. Nice shot there by Coda. Ruidoso digs that up, and they're going to just get it over. Again, the Bulldogs, Johnson chases that down, then Argo to Kimber, and that shot is going to be off the net. Ruidoso again scrambles and gets it down, and number 4, McAllister, will get over the net. Coda to Argo, and then Martinez with a big-time swing. Ruidoso gets it up. Martinez digs it up. Argo to Kimber, and that will be out of bounds. Point Artesia. What great volley there by both clubs. Good hustle. There were several scrambles for it, and both teams made some good plays, but the point goes to Artesia finally, 15-6, and Johnson back to serve. Her serve just gets over the net, and there is an ace. Diving for it was Holder, could not get there. So Destiny Johnson with her third ace to go along with 6 kills. And here's her serve, 16 serving 6. Again, it's going to be tipped, and they're going to call a double hit. Boy, good job there that time by Holder. She was able to get that ball up off the floor, almost a pancake, but then a double hit on the Warriors. So it'll be a Johnson again with the serve. Digging it up was McAllister. They're just going to get that over. Morrison to Argo. Kimber will get it over the net. Back to McAllister, and her hit will go well long, point Artesia. So it'll be 18 serving 6 here in set number 3 as Destiny Johnson will go once again to serve. Dug up back there by McAllister. And then it's going to be a double hit on the Lady Warriors as number 8, Itzel Gutierrez, tried to set that up. It was a little bit long. It was going to be a happy birthday from Maddie Martinez as she slammed it down, but they called a double hit. It'll be 19 serving 6 as Johnson continues her serve, and she'll hit that into the net. She tried to just go low and just get it over, and it goes into the net. So Carmen Harvey will check in for her, and on the other side, Hogemith will get a break, and coming in for her will be Hildman. And back to serve will be the libero, Riley Holder, for the Warriors. 7 serving 19 here in set number 3. Her serve dug by Harvey. And then Maddie Martinez will hit that hard, and that is a kill for Maddie Martinez. A nice set there by the Bulldogs. Kimber Beltran Checking in for Argo will be Zoe Warren for Artesia, and they get the 21st again. It's 20-7, and back to serve will be the junior Kimber Beltran. Her jump serve is going to be long and wide, so it'll be point Ruidoso. 8 serving 20 now. Checking in for the Warriors will be Madison Lutterman, a freshman, and she'll come in for the sophomore Olivia Hildman. Back to serve is McAllister. She'll get that over. Morrison with the set, and back to Morrison, and there's a kill for Kenna Morrison. She passed it up to Kimber. Kimber did a back set, and Morrison came forward and slammed it home. Her 5th kill as Harrison checks into the ball game. And they got a kind of a double switch there. So Harrison checks in for Madison Martinez, and then Harvey checks in for Harrison. There's a hard shot, and that is in. Boy, she hit that right down. That's Florida Beltran. She hit a hard shot over to the left side from the right side, and it just fell in. I thought it was going to be wide for sure, but she puts a little spin on that thing, and a hard shot just over the top of the net. Hits the line over there. Point Artesia, 22-8, as the senior Florida Beltran with her running jump serve. She's going to float that one again. It's almost the same spot. Two very different serves. The first one, she hit it about 1,000,000 miles an hour. That time she just kind of slobs it over there, and it falls. 23 serving 8, second ace in a row. This time she does hit it hard, and that's going to be another ace as it hits the pole across there, and that's going to be point 24. And so the ace for Coda, her 5th, and here it is, a match point. And there it is, ace number 6 and the win. The Artesia Bulldogs win set number 3, 25-8. They win set number 1, 25-7. Set 2, 25-11. And they win the match with set number 3, 25-8. All right, we're going to take another break, and we'll have Coach Lou up here in a few moments. So stay tuned right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. We'll be back.
This is the owner of Trustmark Roofing, and nothing makes us happier than telling our customers no. As in, no pricing games. We give you a guaranteed price, and then we stand by it. No surprises, no gotchas. No obscurity. We don't just tell you what's wrong with your roof. We record our inspections and show you. No lemons. We install premium roofing materials from top brands like Owens Corning. No shortcuts. We're in the 2% of roofers with the Owens Corning Preferred Contractor Certificate for our local area. This means we offer precision installation and the longest warranties. Want a beautiful new roof that's built to last? Choose Trustmark Roofing, the roofer that loves to tell our customers no. For an estimate, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
Keeping up with traditions and keeping up with the new culinary trends, the Adobe Rose is known for using farm-fresh, seasonal local ingredients. Chef Chloe creates dishes that are sure to keep you excited to return. The Adobe Rose menu is ever-changing based on what is in season and fresh. No freezers or microwaves, keeping to our traditions, even the beer and wine list contain large selections from New Mexico. Come experience the atmosphere, fine food, and great service from Adobe Rose, located on North 13th Street, Artesia.
Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
This is the owner of Trustmark Roofing, and nothing makes us happier than telling our customers no. As in, no pricing games. We give you a guaranteed price, and then we stand by it. No surprises, no gotchas. No obscurity. We don't just tell you what's wrong with your roof, we record our inspections and show you. No lemons. We install premium roofing materials from top brands like Owens Corning. No shortcuts. We're in the 2% of roofers with the Owens Corning Preferred Contractor Certificate for our local area. This means we offer precision installation and the longest warranties. Want a beautiful new roof that's built to last? Choose Trustmark Roofing, the roofer that loves to tell our customers no. For an estimate, call us at 575-755-ROOF or find us online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Welcome back here to Bulldog Pit as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs pull off 3 sets in a row, get the win over the Ruidoso Warriors, and I'm joined by Coach Lou. And Coach, just a good game, I think, all around for the Lady Bulldogs.
Yes. Isn't it fun that we're back in Artesia, New Mexico?
I like it because I like being here at the pit and getting to call y'all's games.
I know. It's so exciting to actually be here, and the community, you know, they're so backing of this group, and we've been gone so much that they were ready. I think everybody is ready for us to be back home for a little bit, so we're excited. But yes, all around, there was a couple goals going into tonight, and we met both those, so it was a good deal.
Well, anytime you set goals and you meet them, that's good.
Yes, it is.
That's
definitely
very good. Well, the Bulldogs played really well, and I know you've got some stats for us, so why don't you go through those?
Yes, so assist-wise, Kimber Beltran led that with 15 assists tonight. On top of that with 4 digs and 6 kills. Charity behind her with 6 assists, 3 kills, and 5 digs. And then, you know, Coda got about 7 digs. Not a lot of hitting on the other side as much, so those dig numbers are a little bit lower than normal.
Right.
But across the board tonight, you saw a lot of people across. Elena with 6, Destiny with 5, Kenna with 5 kills, Coda with a kill, Madison with a couple kills towards the end. So, again, moving that ball around with some of those hitters. So.
Well, like I said, to me, and I'm not as trained eye like you guys are, but it just looked like we hit everything going, no matter who was where they were at. There was some times they had to scramble a little bit, but they scrambled well and ended up, you know, most of the time getting those points. Ruidoso struggled a lot, but a lot of that had to do with you guys and how well the girls played. So it was great to see another win for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. You were road warriors all of September. You mentioned it when you got on here. You're back in the pit, and you've got another game Thursday.
Yes, we have another game against Hobbs. So we would love, you know, they put on some great volleyball where, you know, they hit well, they serve well. So we're excited to see if we can put what we extended on today and with those goals, and we can move those right into Thursday. So we need as many people here. You know, we need the crowd. So if you're in town and available, we'd love to have you out Thursday.
Yeah, Bulldog fans were pretty good tonight, but it could be a lot. It could be more.
We got a
huge place here for people to sit. So we want to encourage everybody to come out and watch the young ladies as they took on the Hobbs Eagles. It went to 5 over in Hobbs. Am I right?
Yes, it did.
So as you said, in their class 5A, they're always pretty good in 5A, and so you know, that's going to be a good game for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs.
Definitely. And even our JV squad over there went 3 games with them, and just exciting and that energy. And that's what we're intentionally working on right now, is just always bringing that energy from start to finish. And so to have the crowd behind us too on Thursday would be amazing. So.
So we encourage everybody, get out here and cheer the Bulldogs on. All right, Coach, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys Thursday night.
Well, thanks for having us, and we'll see you.
Okay.
Exciting. Thank you.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're going to wrap it up here. We've got, as I said earlier, Jeffrey Curtis is our producer, and we've got a couple of different and I'm looking, I think I remember Matthew Gage and Bradley Ross were our camera guys tonight. We want to thank those young men and, of course, thank Jeffrey. And then the other thing I'm going to do is thank Gene Dow. He's everywhere all the time. And I was sitting here reading names and going over them out loud, actually. You may have heard me when we came on live earlier here tonight. I wasn't paying attention, and Gene, I see my phone blink as I'm reading and practicing, looking at the Ruidoso Warriors young ladies' names, and he says, "Hey, you're on the air." So thanks, Gene, for doing that. If you're listening, thank you for that. And of course, I think Gene's in Roswell doing some things there with the Eastern New Mexico State Fair. So, but as you heard Coach Lou said, we're back in the pit, our second time in over a month. So come out and support these young ladies as they take on the Hobbs Eagles Thursday night. JV at 5:30 and varsity at 6:30ish, depending on how JV goes. Again, thanks for tuning in. On behalf of those men, this is Joby Hodling signing out. We'll see you Thursday night. Oh, by the way, Coach Henderson stepped over and told me soccer, and it may already be started. It's been a few minutes since he came over and told me. I think there was probably the rain delay, but soccer is getting started out at the Mac Chase Complex, and so encourage you, if you're listening, to go on out to the soccer fields and watch our soccer team play this evening. Again, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Thursday.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel